Okay, y'all. Oh, let me turn the fan off. I forgot. It makes a lot of noise. You guys could have told me. It makes a lot of noise. And you know, I must have, shoot. Okay, let's see. Sorry, princess. Let me put that right there. I must have needed to do this in a hurry because I didn't even take time to put on no eyebrows, y'all. Okay? So, what? What's the matter? Do I got a burger hang out my nose or something? No, you just want to sit on my lap. All right, come on. Come on. Come on. Stay. Good girl. Oh, there you go. I got it. Let's see if my water's thawed out. No. Okay. That'll teach me to put water in the damn freezer, huh? And then forget about it. Shit. Oh, well. Okay, let's turn that off. Try to save some energy because, you know, I got enough to go around, y'all. Okay, so check it out. Okay, let me just vent. Let me just vent. And to my to my two sisters and my baby brother who put up with me this morning venting, thank you. Y'all, okay, you know what? Forget it. I'm not gonna vent about that. I'll make that video after this one and stay online and in focus. So I was having a conversation with somebody, and you know, if I got, you got. I'm not out to be, you know, a hoarder and keep everything to myself. And that's crazy because you know what? I didn't work for 6 long years. You know, looking back on it, it seems like forever. Well, when I was in it, it seemed like forever too. Just saying. Yeah. And when you come out the other end and you're like, well, that wasn't so bad. What was I complaining for? It's over with now. So the other part of this, the reason why I'm thinking about all this, I'll make that video after this one, okay? I'm trying to stay on point. Sometimes it works, and most of the time it doesn't. I was telling a friend, you know, who I knew when I got my last, in disability, they give you some back pay, not the whole 5 years like originally promised, only 1 year. So anyway, I'm thankful. And, you know, I shared with her that I'll give her a little something. And, you know, she never came for it. So I check in with everybody. It could be, 6 months, 7 months, a year gone by, and I'd be, hey, Boo Boo Kitty, how you doing? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Because that's what I do. That's my purpose for being, to check in on you. See, I love you. It's all right. Everything's going to be all right. Just hang in there, okay? Just hang in there. And, be a cheerleader, And today, thank God for my 3 cheerleaders. Now I'm okay. That had lasted only about an hour, and I'm happy for that. Well, because it was like 3 or 4 things that all happened at the same time. And that just really doesn't happen to me. It just doesn't. So I was, telling this sister friend, and I'm like, well, are you like independently wealthy or something? Because, I'm trying to give you some pocket change here. And that was a month ago. Anyway, so that led to this video, stepping over dollars to pick up dimes. Now, I don't know what you think you know about polygyny and or polyamory. I didn't say the Mormon one. I didn't say that at all. Okay, so first of all, let's start this video out with having a broader idea of what you thought. And you thought wrong is the reason I'm saying this and I'm making this video. Yes, it all ties together. Just hang on. I'm not babbling too much this video for all of you that complain about that shit. But hey, you could just keep that to yourself and keep scrolling. So I was, talking to my other sister and, expressing to her, and she's, you're right. So many people, they say they want help, and then you try to offer them help, and then they never follow through. And I'm like, yeah, well, that's okay. It's just more, it's just more vegetable money for me. I've been trying to be really good since I moved to my new palace. And eat more balanced. I'm not saying I gave up candy. I eat more balanced. Though, actually, I'm pretty happy with myself. I've had 4 candy bars in 5 months. Yeah, that's pretty good for me, considering I used to eat like 10 candy bars a night. Only for like maybe 3 nights in a row, but still, so, changes things, right? So I said, that's a good topic, and I got to check myself. I got to check myself because, I believe in taking all my blessings and asking for some. You will note the picture on Facebook of the PMC3 clay that I need more of. So go buy a girl's jewelry so she could get herself some more clay to make more jewelry. I live my greatest passion, and therefore I do not step over dollars to pick up dimes. I pick up the dollars and the change, even the pennies, put it over there on my Oshun altar and keep picking up, So I just thought, well, you know what, sister girl, that's okay. I'm going to do what my spirit tells me to do, even though you're not following through with your spiritual duties and what you said you were going to be consistent with. Okay, that's okay. That's between you and, oh shit, let me go get my towel. Sorry, guys. Get down, baby. Sorry. I got to go get my towel before it falls down. Must be dry already. It was out there for a whole minute. Sorry. Yep. When I tell you that 108 degrees will dry your clothes really fast. Okay? Sorry, baby. Come on. No, that's Jake's blanket. Leave Jake's blanket alone. Come on. Okay, don't come on. I don't care. So, that got me to thinking, because I got to put myself in check. I mean, come on. So I did. Well, no, I did. Yeah. Okay, she gave me that. Yeah. And, sister sent me some, pocket money. Okay. I think I'm good. Spirit, am I good? I'm cool? Okay. All right. I'll leave her stuff with her and mind my own business. See? Y'all trying to be up in everybody else's business and you wonder why you're not succeeding. That's why. That's one of the many reasons. Excuse me. So moving on to the idea. Notice I said it's the idea. I know it fits for me because I've always known since I was like maybe 16. Because I heard my sisters talking about how bad men are and men are this and men are that. Blah, 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 blah. But by the same token, I saw them lying to me and saying, yeah, I'm pregnant. We have to get married. Yeah. Shit, I left my lip balm in the office. So I thought, what would be really cool, since I didn't want to have to decide. I mean, it's not like you guys, a lot of you guys think it is, a lot of you that don't understand lesbians that still want dick, or a plastic one anyway, or this or that or whatever. And that's none of your business. Why do you even think about that anyway? If you're not that, why do you even think about it? Or better yet, why don't you just ask one about it? Okay? Go on and lie down. Go on. She's so funny. Because, honey, I'm here to tell you, God made me big for a reason, and I'm not gonna stop asking anything I want to know. Though I gotta put it to you this way: I didn't know the name of certain categories, like polygyny, polygamy, polygamy. That's the bad one. Well, for me it is. Sorry for all of you that believe in that. Sorry, it's not a put down. It's a misuse of words. It's not a mistake. I don't believe in mistakes. Polyamory. And knowing the difference between the two. You do your own homework. I'm not here to give you all the answers. I'm here to give you some of the recipe to the cake. You build the cake yourself. Okay? So knowing that in today's time, things are stupid expensive. And knowing that I moved to San Jose when I was 23, and working 10 hours a day, 5 days a week, I knew I did not want that life. And no, I'm not talking about an MLM, though I could. Those of you that want to get into the travel business and buy your own travel tickets, hit a girl up. Well, because I know people that travel a lot for whatever, and you could just go straight to the ticket counter and say, here's $40 for my round trip ticket from California to Ohio. You could be doing that for yourself. Just saying. And yet I knew that I didn't want to be away from my house 50 hours out of the week. You're working hard to have this, to have that, and you're paying somebody else's mortgage by working for them 8 to 10, 12, 15 hours a day, not enjoying your house, not enjoying your kids, not watching them grow up and play this and go to the ballet recitals and go to the band practice and blah, 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 blah. You're not enjoying having sex with your mate. What are you enjoying then? I'll wait. Damn, I gotta bring some lip balm and leave it over here someplace. She loves to eat my lip balm. Oh, we're done? Okay. So, excuse me. That's another reason why for myself, and that's the reason why many of us prefer that lifestyle, that life. And no, it's not a sex thing. It's just like you people always think BDSM is a sex thing. It's not a sex thing. I don't know about you in your world, but I don't know many doms and submissives that even have sex. So educate yourself, okay? Stop just looking at the stupid, filthy, overcrowded websites. Go to one that's very demure and professional. I mean, yeah, Boo Boo Kitty says, oh, look what sub Steve gave me, and this sub gave me this, and this sub gave me, and it's just cram-packed full, just like a lot of other sites, fetish sites, of misinformation and junk. Sorry, dominance, but it is. You need to have somebody do that stuff more demurely, only because Mama said less is more. And she didn't just mean makeup and perfume. So in the theme of polygyny and stepping over dollars to pick up dimes, therefore fucking up all your own blessings, just imagine, just hear me out. Those compounds that the polygamy people are on, just hear me out. Stop rolling your eyes. I see you. I'm kidding. You do whatever the hell you want with your eyes. Think of the idea if we all could kind of, sort of, really just go back to living off the land. Okay. Now, a lot of people do, believe it or not. You don't know them because they're off the grid. Hello. I mean, they drive 50 miles into town. Seriously. I know like 25 people right now that have to drive like 50 miles into town to pick up whatever for, 3 months supply of stuff. So until they drive back into town. And, it's them on their, 5 acres of land, a nice, big, huge 10-bedroom house with all that stuff for the kids to play with and the animals and the huge vegetable garden and the huge flower garden, and they do their canning and they have their own well. And seriously, I mean, it's not just, 1800 idea, like Little House on the Prairie or some shit. It's still happening today, but we don't know about it because they're off the grid. Totally off the grid. I mean, they got a cell phone for emergency, but, when you take that chip out the bitch, there can't nobody find you nowhere. So, I mean, come on. That seems foreign to a lot of you, I know. And yet it's so real. Anyway, moving up to today's time, a lot of people live a happy life together. And you don't go, ew, and ew, ew. And all of you jealous people, I don't know why you share my man, well, this video isn't for you. Keep scrolling. Just keep scrolling. Because it's just going like this and bouncing. Okay, so just keep scrolling. This is not for you. Okay, this is for wonderfully open-minded people who are just willing to listen. I'm not selling no. I'm not at your doorstep selling Girl Scout cookies, please. So consider the notion of you yourself, be it man or woman, don't matter, and you have a mate and you have another mate, okay? So that's three of you. And one of you decides to stay at home and take care of the kids. And I think I told you before that was a portion of some point in my wonderful life. I've had a really good life. I really have. And it was a wonderful experience. You know, stop thinking it's only about sex. And yes, we all slept in the same bed. Oh my goodness, that's not the important thing here. The important thing is she was happy, I was happy, he was happy. They worked part-time at jobs that was their greatest passion. And at that point in my life, I had just lost Amani and really just wanted to wrap myself in children. So she had two kids already, a boy and a girl, at that time elementary, age, which was great for me. She taught them well. They were together first. Him and her were together first, for many, many years. So all you guys have this fucked up notion that, oh, it's just sex. They just got together and they're just swingers. No, swingers aren't polygyny and polygyny aren't swingers. Come on, learn something, people. And it's not just a sex thing. And no, everybody doesn't often have their own house. And you guys really need to learn, really. Stop watching television and believe in all the lies that the telly tells. So think of this, okay? You have your check. The other mate has their check. I have my check. And we have 3 checks coming in to pay 1 mortgage, 1 light bill, 1 gas bill, 1 whatever bill, 1 whatever bill, 1 whatever bill. So let's pretend that we all live in San Jose, California, and the mortgage is $5,000. And you have a car. Insurance. I think that's about it. I think 7 insurances, okay? Oh, and the cars, insurance, 10 insurances, okay? And food, and this, and that, and vacation, and and even though you make $200,000 a year, it's gone. Just paying for 2 kids, your mortgage, and your car alone. So would it be so awful to think? And I'm not talking necessarily, but you could consider it roommates. You could consider anything you want. I just choose to know that my love is bigger than just one person. It is. It is. Beyond a shadow of a doubt. Okay? I mean, God made me big for a reason. My love has to be bigger than this. Bigger than this. Okay? So, why would I want to struggle hard and live paycheck to paycheck, barely making ends meet, if I could just live the dream that I knew I could be living? And yes, my other instance, I think I've told a lot of you on this channel, the other instance happened several years after that one because she decided to become jealous, and I don't do that shit. We had an agreement. I'm a person of my word. Word is bond. You can't stick to it, I'll be gone. It took me a long time to love you slowly. It'll take me a long time to unlove you. That's it. A day will turn into a year, turn into 5 years, turn into 10 years, and then I fall in love with somebody else. Except he already had a boyfriend. So, and that was great. That lasted for 6 lovely years. Oh, that was great. Because it's a whole new world, especially when you're doing things you never dreamed you would. I mean, have you ever dreamed of going backstage to meet your favorite, whoever? Well, he wasn't my favorite, but he was his favorite. And they loved each other. So what am I going to do? Say, don't love him, love me more. The fuck kind of spiritualist would that be? I'm not stupid. I'll be like, we're going to New York? Okay, my bag is our bags are already ready because you know I'm a very organized person. So I get the text, 777. Okay, that means he'll be home in an hour to swoop me through. We headed to the airport to go to Turkey for a concert that the other one is giving. Bags stayed ready. Had 7 bags lined up. We only need 1 for the both of us because the other one already had his shit. His manager came and picked up his shit and took it to, the tour. He was a rocker guy. I'll just leave it at that. Yes, very popular. And he still is popular to right now. Anyway, it was a wonderful experience. I would not have traded for the entire world. Ever. Never, ever, 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 ever. So, wouldn't you like to just pick up and poof, go? Yeah, seriously. And know that all the bills have been paid 3 months up, 5, 6 months, a year up in advance, and not have any worries. That's what I think of. In addition to, he wants to have sex again, Yeah. Please, honey, because as long as you rub my booty and tell me I look good, I'm cool. I need less sex in any type of relationship. So, and then, well, no, I'm not going to talk about that. Let me stay on point. So just imagine the idea of having, money in the bank. You're comfortable. Everything is paid up. The kids are happy. You're happy. He's happy. Everybody's happy. Nobody's jealous because we're working with each other, for each other. It takes a village. Yeah. And then other people in the same boat. So this family is helping this family that helps that family, that helps that family, that helps that family, that helps that family. Just like, Mormons. I like a lot of their concept, but, sorry, well, not the Latter-day Saints ones, but the other ones that believe in polygamy. Okay, because I learned by living with a Mormon, it was so cool. If your husband was in the hospital, all these other wives come to your house and they cook dinner and they make sure you've eaten and fed the kids and cleaned the house and cleaned the refrigerator, bought food, stocked the refrigerator, made meals for 3 days until you get yourself together, blah, 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 blah. Is that not wonderful? Okay, that little teeny aspect right there we'll just take that out the whole card deck from polygamy, okay, and put that one little card into polygyny and polyamory, okay? Would it not be nice? I mean, just think of it. Would you guys just leave the fucking sex out of it? And the jealousy and the petty bullshit. Be a fucking grown spirit in a human body. Come on now. At some point, you got to grow up and ask yourself, damn, life would be really good if I didn't have, a $5,000 mortgage to pay all by myself. But I love my house, my 5-bedroom house, and blah, 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 and my pool and the ducks in the pond and all that shit. Get my nails done, get my hair done, get my feet done, and have little foo-foo purse dog in a purse that costs $500. And I mean, that's not me, but I imagine that's a lot of your guys' likes. What do you think that would feel like to just sit on the toilet and not worry about bills? Yeah, there's other things to worry about. because you have to sit down and you say, okay, so this is how I did it. I don't know how anybody, okay, I do know how other people do it, and they do it similarly. I'm just saying I'm not the end all be all. Okay. Okay, so I would tell her, Renee, okay, so you love being a nurse, and, Boo Boo, you love being a truck driver. So what if I, stayed at home with the kids, took care of the house, paid the bills, blah, 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 make sure everything was steady on the home front. Okay. Okay. So I already told you, we all slept in one room. The kids understood. She raised her kids. Wow. She raised those kids great. I mean, there was no, well, what do I call you? And what do I call? There was none of that, like you do in a lot of startup, polygyny, polyamory relationships. You have to go through the hoops, If you didn't raise your kids that way and it's new to them, I mean, yeah, I've seen a lot of relationships, excuse me, I have heard of a lot of relationships fail because they didn't raise the children with the aspect that there might be, more than one adult in the house, okay? And things like that. And yeah, it took therapy, and therapy's good. So we came to the notion, what do you want? Where am I going to fit in between you guys? Since, I felt I should say that since it was her house. He moved into her house 10 years before I even met him. And she's like, well, I don't know. I want the kids to be looked after because she's a nurse. Sometimes you got to stay, double, triple shifts as an ER nurse, and she loved her job. Oh my God, talk about some fucking stress. Oof. I thought being a receptionist was stressful at some buildings with 5,000 employees. That was fun for me. Anyway, and I knew he didn't want to quit his job. So I'm like, okay, what if I stay home, do my little, what I was doing at the time at home, to bring, some pocket money in for myself. She's like, oh, cool. So that's what I chose to do. And it worked out great. Now, for me and the two guys, I mean, I told you the other one was is a rock star. So he had maids and shit. So there was nothing for me to do but take care of the one that I met. My guy, as it were. Well, it was our guy, but you know what I'm saying. Because the other rock and roll dude, he, had, managers and secretaries and blah, 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 blah. So I didn't even look at that, because I know men always say, oh, when, you got a girlfriend, she's going to be trying to, tell everybody what to do. No, that's not my desire. That's not my purpose in life. My purpose in life is to make you as happy as I possibly can, with the knowingness that you make yourself happy. I don't make you happy. You make yourself happy. See, and I don't think a lot of people in the life consider that whatsoever. They can't. They're just stuck on the ideas, oh, this is fun, and I'm doing it for this reason or that reason or whatever. That you got to take the whole pie into consideration. Okay? If she don't like carrots, but he likes carrots and peas, then you just got to make 2 pots of food. That's it, So I did, because one didn't like this, and one was more of a junk food addict than the other. So I would, when he was home and not touring, I would just automatically cook for us two and order him food. And you get in where you fit in, get in where you fit in without causing upsetness by, oh, I'm like this, so why can't you just be like this too? No. Then that would be me in a relationship with myself. I already have that. I want to cook for the ones I love and with the ones I love and have lots of stupid orgies at midnight with permission. And just so you know, when I say that, I mean, because I like watching and telling people what to do. I don't have the desire to fuck or be fucked, or, no, that's not me. However, if you want to, you have permission to do it at birthday and Christmas. Okay, that's it. I don't mind being open-minded. I'm not stupid. Okay, so You know, there's a billion and one things to consider. And it's not, any relationship isn't just one way, other than it's not 50-50. It's 110 and 110 and 110. You know, because let's face it, I'm not saying I'm anybody's end all be all, but if you late, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm not a jealous person, but I am a woman that cares about the people that I love. And, you know, I'm still instantly, oh God, let me call the hospitals and the morgues. Honey, what you mean? What do you mean you're stuck at the light? I call the police. I call the ambulance company. I call the, you know, yeah. Because it's like this. If you gave your word to do something, come hell or high water, do it. Especially with today's, you know, technology. It takes what? 3 seconds. You know? BL number 8. There you go. Enter. 4 keystrokes, you know? So I just really, you know, just like in all of my videos, I'm not telling you what to do, how to be. I am suggesting that you educate yourself and realize things aren't what you think they are because you saw it on television. Or you have a neighbor that has, you know, there's 5 adults living there. Ooh, what's going on? It must be a brothel or blah, 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 blah. You can just have roommates. They don't even have to be like boyfriend, girlfriend, husbands and wives or whatever. You know, that's why you need to mind your own damn business and leave others alone, okay? Because, you know, just like being a witch or just like being into hoodoo, voodoo, ATRs, blah, 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 you don't know until you know. You can assume all you want, but until you open your mouth and just ask questions, I mean, I don't know anybody in any fetish or lifestyle. I really hate those words, but I understand you relate to those words. So I'll just use terms you can relate to until you can wrap your head around something altogether other. It's just life. It's not a lifestyle. That's like saying, to me, that's like saying black is a lifestyle. I'm black. It's not a lifestyle. I'm Tasha. You know? Anyway, that's another video. So try to stay open-minded. Just try. Just try. I know you could do it. I know you can if you try really hard. You can stay open-minded and say, I know I'm just imagining things just because that couple right there has a lot of traffic at their house. They must have a sex club. Oh, and there's kids there. Oh, they're pedophiles. And oh, let me squash that myth right here and now. So, you know, I've been in the sex lifestyle, understanding it really well since, let's see, I moved to San Jose at 83. And that's when I first started finding out about sex clubs and whatnot. So I finally went to one around 87. And it's not like you think it is. Honey, I trust any sex group of people of any fetish with my children. Yes, I would. Yes, I would. Okay? Because it's like this. If you're real and on the up and up, you associate with people that are real and on the up and up. That would kill somebody if they looked at your child 30 seconds too long. So let me give you an example real quick, and then I'll get back to my point. So I went to the Power Exchange in San Francisco, 4th and Otis. Yes, Mike and Susan Powers, you fucking rock. And some idiot, I didn't even notice because I'm there with my husband, I'm there with my wife. And, you know, Gina, if you're watching this, I really miss you. So Gina was the type, Gina, you could just say she was like a black Barbie doll, okay? Ta-da, you know. And those calves, because she walked on, you know, the fucking stilettos all day, every day, had 2 sons, flat as a board, tummy, and she didn't work out. She just walked a lot in her stilettos. Anyway, so and I'm like, we've been there at 9 o'clock at night. We stayed there till 6 in the morning, okay? So at like 3, you know, my ass was pooped out. So I'm just sitting in a little like Denny's booth. And it's a long, narrow hall because they want people to bump up against each other. And I'm watching porn over there. And apparently some guy was watching me because security was over here watching him, watching me. So I'm looking up at him. Hi, how you doing? What's up? And I continue watching whatever was on the, I don't know, 5 or 6 TVs with 5 or 6 different types of porn on. And he looks at me, and I look up at him again. He's like, is he bothering you? Who? Him. He's been staring at you. Yeah, security is the shit at any and every sex club. How I move along. Stop staring at her. So, of course, the security guard goes away. Finally, the guy comes back around. And all the strangest things, I know you guys are going to think, really? And yeah, really, it happened. Okay, so now at this point, it's like 5:30, and I'm waiting for one of them to come get. I'm like, spit it out. Just like most things in life. So, and if that's not your thing and you're going, ew, fuck you, I don't care. It felt good. I get off either way. So just know that things aren't always what you think they are. Ask somebody about it. Sit down, hey, so-and-so, what you going on over there? And they'll say, oh, well, blah, 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 blah. Okay, see here, I was thinking that you're predators of the children in the neighborhood or something. No, we do parties, and we have the kids come over and we play games and we eat and talk and just have a good friendship type thing going on every Friday night. See, and you were just thinking such evil, stupid thoughts. Just ask. If they don't want to tell you, then they won't tell you. If they don't want to tell you, then they'll tell you a lie. But I'm not here to tell you any lies, so you can ask me any fucking thing you want to know. And I'm going to tell you, make a video about it, So I'd rather say, go ahead out on a limb and ask the question instead of remaining stupid. Unknowing, sorry. Because I'm telling you, the life is not what you think it is. It's not. It is not. I mean, come on, ladies. A lot of you single ladies complain because you men want sex all the time. And men are stupid and they think, well, that's why I got married. Yeah, that is a stupid idea. Okay? You cutting off all the pussy in the world to settle down to one woman, thinking she's going to give you pussy morning, noon, and night. No. So, if you're not a jealous person, petty person, that might be something for you to consider. Because again, I mean, we all slept together. I didn't have the desire in any of the relationships. Oh, 3 relationships. Sorry, I forgot about Gina and what's his name. I don't have the desire to have sex every single night, yet I know your libido is higher and stronger than mine. You're going to want to, so fuck her. I don't mind. I never have a problem watching and telling you what to do. Never. In any aspect of life, not just sex. Hey, I believe in doing what I like. And that's why I have a happy, good, well-rounded life. Working my bliss. Oh, shit. Hang on. I'm sorry. Hang on. Oh, okay. I got candles over here burning, y'all. And they can't, burn down too far. But they're burning good, slow and steady. Yes, just how I love it. Okay, so I'm going to get off of here. And just, stay open-minded. Don't be stupid and close your mind off to things and you don't even know what you're talking about. For any fetish. If somebody wants to be in, be the pony lifestyle or pretend to be a dog and stay in a cage or whatever. I mean, damn. You like sex on Sundays only in missionary position. You don't hear nobody else saying, ew, that's disgusting. That's nasty. That's wrong. You know where you fit in, Anywho, okay, I'm going to get off of here. Stay open-minded. Stay empowered by staying open-minded, reading, thinking, looking, investigating. Investigate. That's what I'm really saying. Investigate. Okay? So, okay, I think I made all my points. We're not going to step over dollars to pick up dimes. We're going to educate ourselves on things we don't know about, and when somebody offers to help us, we're going to take their help. Not say, oh, no, it's okay. Tasha worked harder for her money. She helps the community and the children and sees it. Go give her the $50. I will take it. Yes, I will. And then I'll give that to a family member that needs to keep their lights on or feed their children or something, because that's why we humans are here, to help each other out. Not to say, oh, this is mine and I'm not going to give you any of it. Well, you can if you want to, but I don't want to know people like that. I don't. And I don't give a shit if you think that's rude or not. I want to know people that are willing to drop everything they're doing to, you know, go get her kid's cousin's second nephew, you know, out of jail because they thought he stole a candy bar and just, you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying. You know. So let's just stay open-minded. I'm going to stay open-minded to things I don't understand, politics, and most religions. And you stay open-minded to polygyny and polyamory. BDSM. You know? So I look forward to reading all those billions of comments I know I'm going to get, huh? Anyway, I love you guys. Go be good to yourself. Have an awesome, awesome, awesome day. And I'll see you in the next video. Yeah, as soon as I drink me some water, I'll be right back. Bye.